Happy Monday, friends. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know some of you had seen the little clip I put that I was going to do a quick yarn haul video. I'm going to kind of jump right into that just on one skein of yarn right now, and then I'll give you kind of a little life update and an update on what's going on. But the first one I'm going to show you is just because my grandson loves blue and he wants the blue one. So this was just one, it was kind of a, excuse me, kind of just an impulse purchase for a project, and you'll see the other yarns what I bought this for. But I ended up going on Joann to buy the actual color I needed, because this one it's just blue. It's Red Heart Super Saver in blue. And anybody that's familiar with Red Heart Super Saver, which most everybody is, it's a medium 4-weight 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and a 5 millimeter knitting needle, 100% acrylic, machine wash and dry. This is a 7-ounce skein, 364 yards. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. So that one was kind of just it was an impulse purchase. But anyway, so life update. Yeah, I changed my location. I'm sitting on my couch now. Much more comfortable here. I have you guys propped up in my craft cart, so I'm praying we don't fall over here, because I'm also leaning on my craft cart as well. So got to do what you got to do when you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants and doing this all on your phone. So yeah, so anyways, like I said, I'm doing this all on my phone. And so life update. So I said in my last video, I don't think it was last week, I think it was the week before, I was going to try and do at least one video a week. I don't know if it's just going to be a quick short video like what I posted, my silly little Knott's Berry Farm clip that was only about a minute long. We went and celebrated our little buddy's fifth birthday, almost at 5th anniversary. Wow. I have anniversary on the brain because my husband and I's anniversary is on Friday. We'll be celebrating 25 years. But anyways, last Thursday, we celebrated my grandson's 5th birthday, and we went to Knott's Berry Farm here in Southern California. And that was okay. We're season pass holders, and it was frustrating because, number one, the whole park went cashless, which, I mean, okay, whatever, I can understand that. But when you do what we did and we went with cash, then you're kind of forced to still use your cards. But then they also said that I knew Camp Snoopy was going to be under construction, and I didn't realize to what extent. Now, mind you, we went on a Thursday. There was a lot of other people there because there was a youth conference going on from Southern California Baptist. I know I got that all botched up because our church was part of it, out of Lancaster. So there was a youth conference there. There were schools there on field trips. And like I said, people that were there with little kids like we were, you know, you expect at least something to be open in Camp Snoopy. There was only like 1 or 2 rides, and none of it was anything that would be happy for him. So that was a total bust. A lot of stuff was shut down, food places, other rides in the park, that kind of thing. So we made the most of it. We just walked around like he wanted to and just kind of looked at the atmosphere. Oh, and it was also the Boysenberry Festival, which I was super stoked about because there was a lot of stuff I wanted to try, and apparently there was passes you could buy. Chose not to buy the pass because nothing was clearly marked that we could see. And I think it was just, you know, there's a lot of construction going on at Knott's Berry Farm. There's a lot of stuff that they were fixing. Even the big railroad was not running. So it was kind of a bust that day. And we ended up leaving, going to a couple of shops on the outside of the park. And then I suggested we stop at a Target here in Los Angeles County that my grandson loves, and it's actually my favorite one. So we stopped there, and I took him and let him pick some stuff out. So that made the day a little bit better. And then we stopped and got some snacks at Sprouts, which is like a healthier type market. So, I mean, we made the most of it, it's just the day before we went. So Wednesday night on our way home from church, we took him to, we have this donut shop here where we live called Rolling Pin Donuts, and they're actually opening a second location very, very soon, which I'm super excited about. Anybody that's been in our city knows where Rolling Pin Donuts is. And so we took him there and got him his favorite little blue cake donut. So that made things a little bit better, So anyways, and then yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of the passing of my dad. It was 2 years ago yesterday that he was called home so suddenly. He was so young. He was 67 when he passed. He would have been 69 now. So that was yesterday, and I did okay yesterday. I think it was because we were at church all morning. We were at church from about 8 o'clock until about 12:30, and then we came home for a couple of hours and went back to church for the evening service. So, excuse me, that helped out tremendously. And plus, I took the advice of some friends and just focused on the happy memories of, that we had, the happy times and stuff like that. So, go get it. Go ahead and go get it. Sorry, guys. He saw an empty bag and wanted the bag to put his yarn in, so... Anyways, yeah, so I actually navigated through yesterday pretty well. I did shed some tears, not too many, but, grief it never goes away. Never goes away. It's always going to be there. It gets easier to navigate through time and such. So, yeah, I'm just really thankful for that, for all the support of my family, my friends, and my church, my Savior. It's just, life's a journey. Life is totally a journey. So, I've got a couple of videos planned. For the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be doing my review on the Premier ombre yarns, which I have one right here. This was part of my mail. This is actually for part of a project that I'm doing. This is in the colorway Sea Glass Ombre. Really, really pretty. I really love the way this one works up. I'm actually making a baby blanket for a friend of mine for this. But this is also a medium 4-weight, 5mm knitting needle and a 5.5mm crochet hook. Machine wash warm, tumble dry low heat. Sorry about that. My goodness. It's made in Turkey. The lot number is 3254. So, yeah, that one's from Premier. This is a 612 yard skein. It's like, I think I said 100% acrylic yarn. So, there's that one. But yeah, I actually, before I started this video, found a bunch more yarn that I had purchased over time. And slowly moving you guys away because I just realized the camera's like super duper close to me. I'm trying not to make y'all fall off the edge here because I have you on a stack of crochet magazines in my craft cart. So let's pray y'all don't go over the edge on this. There we go. I think we're okay. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to jump into this because I have a huge yarn haul I want to do. And I've already talked your ear off enough about my life and the craziness of it. And let me grab a drink really quick. I don't know. There it is. Didn't know where I stuck my drink at. And I need to grab a drink before I do this. I'm just drinking a Body Armor. I absolutely love these things. And I know there's going to be people out there that are going to tell me, oh, those are not good for you. Those are not good for you. I only drink one a day, if that. I may not even drink one every single day. I drink them when I know I need that extra hydration. These help me. I don't drink them that often though, because yes, the sugars are kind of high in these. But I drink so much water throughout the day, it offsets these things. So anyways, without further ado, here we go. So here we have a Cairn 1 pound in the color rose. This is gonna go this is gonna go in with some gray yarn that I have that are also, these are Pound of Loves that I have. I've had these ones for a while, the Pound of Loves. And where is the label? Right there. It's covered up. So those are going to go in a blanket together. I have 2 or 3 of the gray Pound of Loves, and then I'm going to throw it in with this Cairn 1 pound. This is a 812 yard skein, 100% acrylic, medium 4 weight, 5mm knitting needle, and a 5mm crochet hook. So there's that. There's that colorway again. Okay. And then this is just, I have a whole video on this coconut cake, so I'm not really going to give you too much information on it. It is in the colorway Jam. If you want to know more about this one, I have an entire video on this when it first came out. I did buy another one because my Michaels still had them, and I wanted another one just for good measure for the shawl that I'm doing with it for the summertime. Okay, and then Bitty Stripes Super Saver Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes is a hold on, I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay, it's definitely Monday. I'm definitely having issues with filming. I'm going to try this again. My last video, for whatever reason, when I went to go unpause it, I'm starting another video. So there's going to be a part 1 and a part 2. So I'm going to try splicing them together. If it doesn't work, there's going to be a part 1 and a part 2 up on my YouTube channel back to back. So let's try this again. Let's pray I can get through this video, and then we'll go from there, friends. Right? Technology. It's Monday. I think even our technology needs caffeine on Mondays. Okay. So we left off on the Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripes. This one keeps going in and out of stock online on Yarnspirations. And so I decided, I was like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I can't get even just one skein, because I just wanted to kind of see it. I wanted to feel it. A little bit rough. It's not as rough as some Red Hearts, but I love Red Heart Super Saver yarns. So, so this one is in the colorway Rainbow Mist. It's a medium 4. This is a 10-ounce skein, 515 yards, a 5.5mm crocheting hook, and a 5mm knitting needles. It is machine wash warm, gentle cycle, and dry on low, it looks like. So this one, I could only get the one because that's all that was in stock was one. And I did hear it keeps coming in and out of stock. So I'm going to work with this one, see how I like it, see how it works up, and then go from there. Again, that's in the colorway Rainbow Mist. So on my yarn haul video, if you remember, if you saw it, I posted about the Kubu yarn from Lion Brand, and I had gotten a silver one in there, and I right away loved the texture of it, loved the feel. It's pretty, for me, it's pretty soft. And so when I was in my local Joann on Friday, it said they had the colorway silver, because I was doing the silver with the blues. They didn't have any silver, so I ordered it online. We all know how Joann ordering goes. You order more than one skein, you're going to get a bazillion packages. So it'll be here when it gets here. But so I did buy 2 in the colorway Steel Blue. So here's a one for you, one for me. It is a light 3. It's a 4mm knitting needle and a 4mm crocheting hook. These skeins are what are they? They are 3.5 ounces, 232 yards. It's 51% rayon, or sorry, 51% cotton and 49% rayon from bamboo. Machine wash, gentle cycle, tumble dry. And again, this is in the color steel blue. I have 2 of these, and then the silver one. And then I also purchased one in white when I was at Walmart yesterday, or 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Wow, my days are all coming together. So there's those. That's going to be a project in and of itself. And then I had some fun at Dollar Tree. I will just show you all of these and then give you the specs because all the skeins are the same. Let's see how much I can hold. So here's these 4. And then there are the chenilles, which I actually have 2 yellow, but one's at my desk and kind of playing with it to see how I like it. And then 2 more of the Just Yarn. So I bought 2 in the color Ballet Slipper, which is a pink. I have 2 in the color Meadow, so green. Doesn't really show up on my camera. And then this one, I fell in love with the color. I don't know why, but this is Pecan. I bought 2 of those. And then I also, like I said, bought the chenille. I have 2 yellows and a green. So we'll start with the chenille specs. This is a super bulky 6, 8mm knitting needle and an 8mm crocheting hook. 65 yards in each skein, 100% polyester. Well, that's kind of a hilarious one. I did not realize this, but the colorway, they just kind of slipped a thing on here and it says black. This is not black. I don't know. They're yellow though. I can tell you that. They're yellow. And then this one is a lime green. Okay. And then the specs on the Just Yarns are 109 yards, 100% acrylic, a medium 4, 5mm knitting needle, 5.5mm crochet hooks, machine wash warm, tumble dry low heat. Now, these Just Yarns are what can be purchased at Dollar Tree. I've tried finding these colorways on Premier's website. They are apparently specific only to Dollar Tree. So, Dollar Tree, or $1.25 in More Tree, however you want to look at it, because when I was recently in our Dollar Tree, they have, it kind of reminds me of a Family Dollar or an Ollie's, if you're familiar with Ollie's. We don't have them in our area, but I've been to them in Michigan and in Texas. They have a lot more stuff that's gearing towards $7, $5, that kind of thing. They are adding more and more yarn, more and more craft supplies. So, yeah, anyways. So moving on with the yarns. When I went to Joann on Friday, and no, it's been a while since I went to Joann to buy yarn, just because I don't need yarn. I don't even know where I'm going to put all this yarn here that I just bought, but I'll figure it out. I noticed they have a lot of new colors and a lot of new stuff, so I purchased 3 of these beauties. These are, so here's a one for you, one for me. These are Big Twist Fleck in the color Strawberry Smoothie. And they are 85% acrylic, 10% Polymade, and 5% linen. 208 yards. They are a medium 4. It says to use a 4mm crochet hook, which I think that might be kind of small, but I don't know. And then a 4mm knitting needle. I would probably use a 5 on this. Personally, I think I would use a 5. Because that's how it looks. But Look at all the little the little flecks. You can see them sticking up in the camera here. I just fell in love with this color, and 3 of them jumped in my cart. I don't know how that happened, but they did. They just, one more, all jumped in my cart. What can I say? It's pink. I love pink. So if I see pink yarn, it's coming home with me. Even if I don't have a project in mind, it's coming home with me. And that's kind of where we go with this beauty. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one are all for a project that I don't, if you'll follow or have heard of Llama Mama Kayla, she's currently doing a beautiful spring birthday blanket right now. And I follow her channel, watch all her videos. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I can start another project. But I was at my Joann, like I said, on Friday, and I saw all the colors there that she's using, and I just had to do it because these are all neon, and I love, 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 love neon. So I got hot pink, varsity yellow, slime, varsity orange, and orange bright. Now, I don't know which orange I'm going to use. Like I said, I think she's using the orange bright in hers. But if you haven't checked out her channel, go over and check her out. She's pretty amazing. She doesn't do just crochet. She does a lot of her doll crafts and stuff like that. She makes her doll clothes. Check out her channel, though. Really, really amazing channel. So all of these yarns are Big Twist. They're 100% 100% acrylic. And a 5mm knitting needle and a 5mm crocheting hook. These are all medium 4-weight yarns. Machine washable, low iron. Do not bleach. Do not tumble dry. Dry flat. Yeah. I just realized there's a big knot in this one. That's what a yarn winder's for, right? So that's where my other thing is coming in. So that was all my yarn. That was all my yarn that I have right now. Like I said, I have more coming in from Joann. It'll be here one skein at a time probably, but what can you do? So when all that comes in and I get it all gathered up, I'll just do a quick little recap on all that. But I also have a yarn winder coming. Now that I'm going to give another shout out to another channel. Juan the Yarn Addict has been caking up yarn on like his yarn scraps and yarn balls and stuff like that. And has highly recommended this specific yarn winder. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go on Amazon. I'm going to purchase it because I have so much yarn I need to cake up. Like that yellow right there that's knotted up and coming apart. And also one of my ombre yarns that I'm working with, that's a center pole. It's all falling apart right now. So I need to get it caked up so I can finish that project. Well, that was supposed to be here today. And thank you, Amazon. It's going to be here tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe. It's lost in translation somewhere. So when that comes, I'll give a review on that. How I feel. I have never used a yarn winder. I've always been fascinated by how quickly people can cake up yarn. And then, like I said, watching Juan's videos recently, yeah, I needed to get in on the yarn winding fun. So that'll be here sometime this week. I have another video where I'm going to do just my thoughts on the ombre yarn from Premier. I'm working with 3 of the 4 colorways I have right now. So that's going to be a video probably in the next week or 2. And then I also am going to do another video on all my whips all my stuff in progress. I have several videos or several projects I'm working on that I want to give shout outs to other channels on. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Like I said, be on the lookout for whatever reason. I don't know why my phone stopped recording, but I'm going to try splicing the two videos together. If I cannot, I will post part 1, part 2, so watch them in whatever order you want. But for now, happy crocheting, happy crafting, friends. And if you are not subscribed, I would appreciate a subscription, thumbs up. Let's break those algorithms on here.
Train truck.
So, yeah, and returning subscribers, thank you. I appreciate you watching. All the viewing hours helps. So, for now, enjoy your week. I don't know if I'm going to get on here again this week or not. I have a pretty busy week coming up. School year's coming to an end, so I have a lot of stuff to wrap up for that. But anyways, yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting to mention a couple of things on here, but I don't know. But anyways, all right, everybody have a blessed day, and I will see you all again in the next video. Bye.